Hey, what's up guys, Andy here, and today we're reviewing over My Hero Academia, episode 75, titled Unforeseen Hope. Last episode, I said might have been my favorite. I thought I'd have to look back and look at some stuff and see. Yeah, it was definitely my favorite. This one, though, I think it rivals it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to put it over it or under it yet. I'm gonna have to see how this season works out because this episode was insane. I mean, I think last episode still has it beat, but I want to let it set for a minute. But this episode was just crazy in every way possible. The episode did come out about 15-20 minutes late. So that was a big thing, and I was like, oh shit, there's not going to be an episode today, and I posted it on Twitter. I'm like, is there even an episode today? And I'm glad I stayed up and checked, because as soon as it came out, I was just like, from the minute it started, I was like, hype. And to the minute it ended, I was like, oh shit, we've got problems. They teased a lot of deaths here. I'm not sure who is going to actually die and who is going to stay alive. So, I mean, it's just one of those things, like, I don't know. So, it's just crazy. This series just picked up these last two episodes, like, tenfold. Like, it was a good, solid, great series. But now, it's insane. But with all that being said, we need to get in this review because it's going to be a long one. So if y'all do enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let's just jump right into this.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
We start the episode off right where we left off, and then he's about to put the finishing blow on Mirio, or Lemillion, and Deku busts through the wall. We don't know where he came from, but we learn that here in a second. We cut into our intro. We get our title card a little bit later, but I just put it here now for, you know, simplicity. Unforeseen Hope. We cut back to a few minutes before, and basically we find out, you know, Iranaki's power is over. Like, his boost is gone. He can't put anything back together, so they're just gonna have to bust through and find their way. And that's when something I didn't think was gonna happen happened. Rocklock basically steps up and he's telling them to move their asses, you know, like, I can't go any farther, so I'll stay here and watch Iranaki, but you all need to go. He then says, I have a kid at home and a wife who's 4 years younger than me, and I was worried about these kids. But each and every one of them has acted more like an adult than us more like a hero than us adults. We then cut over to Toga and Twice, who are basically just discussing a secret plan, who we don't really know what it's gonna do, but she basically says she wants to see Overhaul cry, and then they whisper in each other's ears, and it will make Tomura happy. And they're just going to wait for everybody to get beat up. No matter who wins, they're apparently going to be the winners in this, or the league is. We cut back into Deku coming in, and basically at this point, Eraserhead erased his quirk, and Deku was going in for the hit, and then Eraserhead pulled him back because Kurono, I think that's his name, was trying to hit him with his clock hand, which we'll talk about in a minute, but right here, you know, we get this scene, and basically, she's safe for the moment. Like, Lemillion did his job. And we cut back over to him basically saying, like, I'd let my plans be ruined by people like this. And he just goes into this crazy form where he's so mad. Like, it's just insane. He says here, I acknowledge that you were stronger than me this time, Lemillion, but it was all for nothing. You know, the whole all for one, one for all thing, all for nothing. I guess that's his motto. He's been saying it a lot. He then absorbs his buddy's body, not Kurono, but the other guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and he turns into this thing, like this form. He goes, now I'll have you return Eerie to me. Like, basically, like, get over here. This is the state we get to see him in. He is completely pissed off and deranged. But we cut to a little weird scene here. We cut over to where everybody kind of got separated. Eraserhead is with Kurono, who basically, he can't move because he was hit by this dude's quirk. which slows everything down. He can't move any faster than a snail because he was hit with a short hand, and they're interested in his ability. We then cut over to Deku and Nighteye finding out that Mirio's quirk is gone forever. It's lost. It's completely gone. And it's just one of those things, like, what can you do? And they're about to escape because Nighteye took over the fighting for Deku, and he just gets hit. He gets rocked. And that's when, basically, he says the future where Eri and the others live, this is how it has to go. And Deku runs in and he goes, I'm going to twist that future. And it's just one of those scenes you're like, holy shit, you know? Like, what can you do here? What happens here? We then cut over to the scene to where he goes for his big 1 KO knockout, because he has to knock him out in one move or he's just going to heal. And Deku goes for the Manchester Smash, but he dodged it. Deku then gets hit by spikes, and we don't know what's going to happen to him at this point, because, like, we just see the blood splatter across the screen. And then we cut over to Mirio, who's just trying his best to just get Eri to safety, and they're out, they're moving, they're going down the hallway, and he just keeps telling himself, move, 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 what are you doing, move. You know, Deku's going 20% all for one right now, so just to give them time to get out. And then he collapses and he tells her, go ahead, get out of here. We cut back over and Deku was just slightly injured by it because it just, well, he's pretty well injured. It hit his leg and his arm, and he would have been done in if the ground wouldn't have cracked. We then cut over to Overhaul using his last tactic to keep Eri around. Scare tactics. He puts like a loud voice over his hand, and he says another person's about to die because of you, Eri, and she walks back after, you know, Mirio collapsed. And he goes, even if you don't want my help, even if you don't want it, you're still crying, so I'm gonna save you. And he stands up, rips the spike out of his leg, and that's when the true reinforcements arrive. I don't know where this episode's gonna go, but oh my god. I don't know. I mean, Nighteye is hurt really bad. He's probably dead if they don't do something crazy. Mirio doesn't have a quirk. Eri's wanting to go back. Reinforcements just arrived to help Deku. And they're trying to convert Alzawa to help them. So it's just one of those things. Like, I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. I know this one was quite choppy, this video, but like, I'm at a loss for words for some of this stuff. I've got a full 1.5 pages of notes here, and I just don't know. I'm lost. Like, it's such a good episode, but it's like, where do we go from here? Everything they've tried doesn't work. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's early ass o'clock, and I've got work today, so I'll catch y'all next time. If y'all did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all know something that isn't manga spoilers, maybe I missed it in the episode, let me know. I normally take notes of stuff and then forget it, so it'd be great to clarify things up in the comments for me. But yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
This is our identity.